Thank you very much. Okay, guys, my name's Gary Allen, and I'm a realtor in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I've been a realtor for about 6 years now. Prior to that, I was in the insurance industry for 25 years. So I have a lot of experience, number one, being self-employed and also dealing with people in a couple industries. But what I want to talk to you about today is what's going on in with the coronavirus and how it's going to affect us as realtors, and what we can do, more importantly, to be able to affect our business, stay in touch with our sphere of influence, and be able to possibly make some money. So this Zoom will last about, I would say, 30 minutes at the max. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. You can raise your hand, or you can share it in the chat box. So, guys, we're in a very interesting time right now. None of us have gone through this, and as you know, things are very wild economically, because the whole country is shut down. And it's not something I guess I need to mention. Here's the thing. We still want to be able to do as much as we can to keep our businesses going forward, and staying in touch with our sphere of influence is probably one of the best ways you can do that. But here's the problem. Most realtors are going to continue to do the same thing they've been doing, and I don't think it's going to be appropriate. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to stop here. There is someone on the recording that needs to mute. Someone needs to mute. Guys, bear with me. Guys, there's someone that has their microphone on, and I don't know how fast enough to be able to turn that off. Please make sure that you are muted. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, so we're in a real different time right now, and we have to stay in touch with our clients. We have to do it in a heartfelt way. An email, sorry, guys, whoever's on the... Corey. Oh my God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to just blow through this here. I don't know how to mute them, and I don't want to take the time to do it. Guys, here's the thing. We are in an important time.
Gary, it's Lisa or Julie, so they just have to mute the button at the bottom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, guys, here's the thing. We want to be able to stay in touch with our clients in a heartfelt way. An email isn't going to be something that's going to promote your business. A text is not going to be able to do it. We don't have the time to be able to call everyone. So I wanted to be able to talk to you about something that's going to be able to help you in this time to stay in touch with your sphere, to possibly grow your business, and also to possibly, if you want to be able to have some extra income coming in. I'm not a person that likes to talk about the negative. I'm not a person that spreads fear, but I do believe information is very important. And the information that I want to share is right now, and I think a lot of you will feel the same way. Terry, and let me see if I can do that. Bear with me. I don't know how to do it right now, and I can't be distracted. Sorry. So what we want to be able to do, guys, is be able to share with our sphere of influence in a heartfelt way. And I think this coronavirus, I don't want to share bad news. I want to be realistic with people. I don't think we're going to be back in business in 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's going to be a couple months. And knowing how these things work with, we could have a couple waves of this. We could be going through this for an extended period of time. I don't want it to be that way, but I think it's important that we all recognize that things have changed, and we need to change along with that. So it's really important that we be able to stay in touch with our sphere of influence in a different way, in a heartfelt way. Now, a lot of you that have been invited by someone that are affiliated with me in a business called SendOutCards. SendOutCards is an incredible tool when we don't have these type of issues. But now during this time, it is absolutely vital to be able to share incredible things with your network. Being able to love on your network, your sphere of influence, in a heartfelt way is going to cut through a lot of the fear and a lot of the noise that's out there. Letting people know that you are thinking of them, and send them things that can help them, or send them things that are lighthearted. I'm going to give you a couple of examples here. So this SendOutCards system is the ability to, from your phone, be able to send a card, a physical greeting card that is printed tonight and goes out in tomorrow's mail, and it goes to your recipient. They'll get it 2 to 4 or 5 days later, and you can add gifts to it and such. Okay, so it's really a great tool to be able, and it's fast and it's very inexpensive, and I'll talk about that here in a bit. But here's an example of a card that I just sent out today. And actually, I found this card in our system today. And this is what is called a photo drop card. I went on to one of my new Facebook friends, and I sent her a card, and she sent me a card back. It was kind of funny. But I sent her this card back to her, and it's a picture that I found on her photos, and it just says brighter days are ahead. And on the inside of the card, it has the, what should have had here? I might have, oh, it's on a different, it's on a different system. So what I did is I had some pictures of her dog that I put in there, and just a message about, hanging in there, and we're gonna hang in here through this. So a card like that, something very simple that you send out to someone, maybe add the flying butterfly gift for a couple dollars. This is a little butterfly that is wound up and placed inside of a card. And when you open up the card, this butterfly flies out. So if you can imagine sending your sphere of influence a beautiful card and a little gift like this, just to let them know that you're thinking about them and things are going to be okay. And it's going to do amazing things to cement relationships and be able to keep you top of mind. More importantly, keep you top of heart, because that's really where the referral machine is at. Okay, all right now, a lot of realtors are kind of in the ether.
Smells good.
All the other realtors, right? And if you network consistently, if you're able to send them things that they post on their wall themselves, maybe their daughter is getting ready to graduate. I'm just giving examples. Maybe the pet passed away. The daughter graduated, or got married, or a friend got married. There's so many things that you can use in this system to be able to love on your network and stay not only top of mind, but top of heart. And top of heart is where they think about you in ways that they would never think about using any other realtor. They think about you when they talk to their neighbor who's thinking about buying or selling, because they love you because you've loved on them. So if you just do simple things like sending people a card. This is a client that I sent a card to that had a baby. They posted this beautiful picture of their boy. And I took this picture and I put it on a card, and I'll show you how to do that. And I said, just on the inside, what a beautiful baby, and a little heart-shaped wave, I think is very cool. And I added this gift. I love this gift. This is a Noah's Ark lion plush. And on this little area here, it says, how brave and strong you are to come into the world. You have so much to explore and learn. You have so much love surrounding you as you create your story. Roar! I mean, just little things like that are just amazing. And if you don't have to send out gifts like this. This is kind of a special client. They bought a home for me. I'm going to just love on them. I'm definitely, dollars up in the exchange. But the guys, if you just love on your network in a way that is heartfelt, you're going to find that you can do amazing things. So this system is super easy to use. I can go in and look for a photo drop card like this, and it's going to give me all different kinds of examples. That's where I sent that card. Brighter days are ahead, and then I put her photo that was on her wall, that real bright picture of the clouds, which I thought was kind of interesting. So all kinds of different things, right? Holidays, examples of things coming up. We got Mother's Days, Father's Days. We got July 4th. We got all kinds of things that are happening in a person's life during the year. You can easily do this. Guys, people use Facebook to post their life, right? They post their lives on Facebook, things that are important to them. And all you have to do is give that back to them in a very easy way. So these are just some funny memes, right? I found this meme and I send this out on a card. Instead of going to Starbucks today, I made coffee at home, I yelled my name wrong, and I lit a $5 bill on fire. And I just send that out to people, right? I sent another one here, I see a gap in your resume. What were you doing in 2020? And the person answers, I'm looking for toilet paper. I mean, you can do silly things like this and just stay in touch with people that in a heartfelt, fun way, and it's going to do amazing things for your business. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off stop share and just want to see if there's anyone that has any thoughts or any questions at this point. Oh, great. Thanks, Teresa. Yeah, okay. So what I want to be able to do is go back in and do a screen share and show you quickly how fast I can send a card. So if I wanted to go here and create a card like this one here, deepest gratitude. And I'm going to go through the whole thing. That says $1.75 there, but disregard it. That's really, now we can send out a flat card, which is a 5x7 card inside of an envelope. We can have a 2-panel card. We have a 3-panel card. You can see that extra panel there. A big card, which is like 8x11. And then we also have a postcard. Frankly, I'm not a big fan of the postcards because generally as they go through the rollers, they get messed up. I don't like them. I just send them a flat card. So we have different paper finishes as well. So anyway, I'm just going to do a regular finish on a 2-panel. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to replace that picture that's there. And it could be just something like that. I'm just going to keep it simple. And on the inside, I could actually go in here and I could span a picture across the inside. Let's say someone just bought a home from you. Okay, or maybe they bought a home from you a year ago. You can actually span that across the entire inside of the card. That allows you to really customize a card very quickly. And then the back of the card, you can brand that however you want to. So this is my my current brand, but if I wanted to have a different message, I could go and put maybe something like this, just talking about gratitude. It might take a second for that to pop up. Or, I have all kinds of different things that you can do. You can brand your card in different ways. You can, if you're sending someone a birthday card, you can have, happy birthday on the back of it. All different things you can do very, very quickly. And then you hit next. And it's going to ask me to add a recipient. So I'm going to just go ahead and add my name. Now, my name's already in the system. But you can also add a client if it's a new client. You also, if you have all your clients in a CSV file, you can also upload those very easily. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just send that to me. And then if I wanted to add a gift, I could do that at this point. And we have all kinds of gifts, brownies, things for the home, gifts for children, mom, dad, friends, all kinds of stuff. So let's see if I spelled that right. I don't know if I can talk and speak at the same time. Yes, I did. So you can send someone a couple pack of brownies. Guys, there's all different ways that you can use this system, but it really is involved with loving on your network. That's probably the most important way to use this system. But here's the thing. You can also use it to go after FSBOs. You can use it to go after expireds. You can use this to go to make connections with realtors all across the country and just stay in connection, stay in touch with them. And when you do that, you're going to be the person that they contact when they have someone that's moving to your area, because you just did that very simple thing. Okay, so there's really 5 ways that I talk about using them. I think one way doesn't work right now, and that's open houses. But this is an incredible tool to use for open houses, going after FSBOs, expireds, staying in touch, which is the most important thing with your sphere of influence, and loving on your, and then staying in touch with realtors across the country. Those are just 5 ways that kind of come to the top of my mind. Let's see here. Bear with me. I sent a card to someone that I put into a rental, and we became Facebook friends. A year later, sometime the next year, he showed a picture in Facebook of his wedding day. He was celebrating his 1-year anniversary. So I took that picture and I put it on the inside of a card, and the card was just kind of a pre-made card that we have in our catalog. And I just said, congratulations. And I added a 4-pack of brownies to that. And what ended up happening is that, bear with me here, I'm gonna try to organize here. Okay, so what ended up happening is that I sent him this card with a 4-pack of brownies. He calls me a week later, he goes, dude, my wife adores you. Thank you so much. The kids love the brownies. And so we chatted a little bit about how I do this, and he's got a business himself. The last thing he said to me is, hey, my dad's moving back to Vegas, and he's bought 3 homes from the same realtor here in Vegas, but I want him to meet you. So I met with Myron, and we ended up closing on a $700,000 home that paid me over $20,000. This card and gift cost me $15 to send out, and it made me a $20,000 commission. Here's a card that I had a listing, and I just sent out a card to the neighborhood saying, hey, if you know of anyone that would like to move into, if you're a relative, a friend, a coworker that would like to move into our lovely neighborhood, would you please call my realtor? I sent this card as if it came from the owner of the home, because I was able to manipulate the system to do this. I sent out 100 cards with a push of a button. It cost me about $200 to send out this card to 100 neighbors. The guy calls me and says, hey, I'm moving into Vegas. I work at the power plant. One of my coworkers handed me this card. I'd like to take a look at this home. This card that cost me $200 campaign brought me in about a $19,000 commission. There's so many ways to use this, guys. It's just unbelievable. All right, so I'm going to try to show one more thing here. I'm going to show some pricing and how this works and how you can actually use this to benefit yourself. And then I'll take any questions, of course. All right, so if I go up here to my account, and I'm going to go to my subscriptions. Guys, there's 4 different plans that we have. We have a basic plan that you can, it's like pay as you go. It doesn't have full access to the system, but if you want to send a card to someone, you can add a picture to it, you can put words onto it, and you can hit send. It's going to cost you about $3.25, and it's going to take about 2 minutes of your time versus going down to the store and sending a card that someone else put their words onto it. And so this is a customizable card you can do just by downloading the app, and the person that invited you will send you that app, or you can go on their website as well. Just reach out to the person that invited you. But this is the pay-as-you-go plan, the basic plan. It's really good for grandma to be able to send a couple cards a month. It's really not set up for business people. The enhanced plan is $17 a month. That just gives you access into the system. Then your cards are $2.25 per card, plus the 50-cent stamp, and you get a 15% discount on gifts. The relationship manager is part of the package, and multiple campaigns, multiple touch campaigns. So this is a great way, and I'll show you an add-on to this that might make this even better. A card a day plan. This is basically 30 cards a month, $37 a month. You do pay postage on top of that. So if you send out those 30 cards, then you're going to add on about $15 in postage. So this is going to cost you about about $55, $52 a month for being able to send out 30 cards a month. That's fine. Here's the plan that I recommend. Guys, this is an unbelievable plan. The unlimited plan, $97 per month, allows you to send unlimited, heartfelt single cards. That's unlimited. I, as a realtor, send out about 10 cards a day, about 300 cards per month for $97 per month. That is insane. If I added up the cost, the 300 cards divided by $100, that's about 33 cents per card. And that is less than the cost of the actual stamp. You cannot find a better way to stay in touch with your clients in a heartfelt, meaningful way that will take you to the top, not only of their mind, but the top of their heart for $100 a month. It's absolutely incredible. And we've had this plan for about 1.5 years. It's working great. It's very stable. It's not going to go anywhere. They make money off of gifts, and some people don't fully utilize the plan every month. I utilize the heck out of it. I send out so many cards, and it's phenomenal. Okay, so that's kind of the 4 different ways that you can use this. Now, let's say some of you want to be able to use this to be able to send out one card to many people, like an open house and invitation, or just sold, just listed, doing something like I did where I sent out this card to 100 neighbors. You can do that with this plan. It's going to be $1.75 per card plus the stamp. So that's about $2.30 per card. Now, I don't want to confuse you on this because we have 2 different types of cards here. A heartfelt card is one card made immediately, sent to one person immediately. You can send unlimited cards for $97 a month. But if you're going to create one card and send it to 20 people at the same time, then that's going to be a different price point. With the unlimited plan, that's $1.75 per card, plus the stamp is $2.30 per card. However, if you take advantage of what we call the system package for a yearly amount of $395, you get 300 system cards. That ends up being, instead of $1.75 per card, that ends up being $1.31 per card. And so your total cost, rather than being $2.30 per card, ends up being $1.86 per card. So it's really a great way to lower your cost by about 25%. So here's what happens. If you use those 300 system cards, remember, this is like a group send, or it can also be a system send where it's like a scheduled send. You can create a campaign where they get a birthday card, maybe a house anniversary card, a holiday card, and you just set up the campaign and put someone into it and forget about it, and they're going to get those 3 cards during the year. That would be something that you could use with this package. So you get the 300 cards for the $395, but if you use those 300 cards for the rest of the year, you're able to send cards at $1.31, and then you pay the stamp on top of it. So you're, in essence, able to keep that same price per card for the rest of the year. So this is a great way to take advantage of farms, a great way to just do that kind of marketing that you want to be able to touch large amounts of people at the least amount of cost. Now, I'll be honest with you. Are there less expensive ways to send out one card to 1,000 people? Yes, there are. This is really our forte. Our power is in that individual heartfelt card going out to one person that touches them with something that maybe they posted on Facebook, or you had a prompting, you thought about them, and you're just saying, hey, I just want to reach out and say hello and just let you know we're going to have better days ahead. Little things like that during these rough times are going to make such a big difference to your clientele. All right, the last thing I want to talk about, and this is entirely up to you. You may find it interesting, you may not, and that's completely fine. But I became an affiliate with SendOutCards over 5 years ago. And number one, this system changed my real estate business. It's changed so many other people's real estate business and other businesses as well. I don't care if you have you're a loan officer, insurance agent. If you are in the people business, this is going to be the best system for you to love on your network in a way that I will go to people's homes months after sending them a card, and my card is on their refrigerator under a magnet, or it's on their credenza at their office. Guys, I've never found something that is as sticky, and that's kind of the way that I place it, that is as sticky as something like this. It bypasses the head and goes right to the heart. When you send someone a card with a picture that they've posted on Facebook, that picture is important to them for a reason. And some of them are pictures of last night's dinner, that they made. I get it, okay? But you could probably even do something with that. But they post pictures of things that matter to them. Their grandson was just born. Their dog passed away. They went on a trip to Hawaii and posted all these pictures. Those type of things. If you just give it back to them, they know that you're thinking about them in a way that's much stronger than a like or a comment on Facebook. It just is. All right, so guys, if you use this plan, it's going to build up your real estate business. But here's the thing. During this time, we all need to have extra income. And you all know tons of businesses that could use something like this. So for $59, actually that's been waived, I think, for the next week and maybe longer. I know right now you can become an affiliate with SendOutCards for $0. It's normally $59 a year to do that. And so take advantage of that and let us help you to do something just like this. We'll do a webinar for people that I'll do all the heavy lifting. And when those folks that you invite, when they want to use this system, we're going to put that under your code and you're going to get paid for it. So when you sign up 4 people, let's say you sign up for the $97 a month plan. The first thing we're going to do is we want to get that plan paid for. So I'm going to help you to sign up 4 people at $97 a month. Now, it could be a combination of different plans, but ultimately, if you signed up 4 people at $97 per month, you are going to make $97 per month. Now your plan is paid for. After that, you're going to start putting money in your bank. And when you sell a package like the system package, you'll make $140 off of that $395. I'm an executive, so I've gone up a couple of steps up the totem pole. So when I sell that package, I make $330. So there's money to be made here. You can go up to manager very quickly and start making $240 on these packages. And then every month when they're making that payment of $97 per month, it's helping your network build their business. You're going to make 20% off of all of that. And you're going to find a couple other people that are going to want to do the same thing that you're doing, that I'm doing, that want to be able to make money during this period of time. And we will help them to do that. And my job is to leapfrog over everyone and stay on the leading edge and help people to do webinars, especially during this time, so that we can get the word out in a massive way to help people stay in touch with their network, to love on their sphere of influence, to keep the network cohesive, and allow, when this thing blows over, to put yourself in a much better place. And I guarantee you that as you use this during this time and afterwards, over time, you're going to see that this is the best tool for realtors, for loan officers, for insurance agents, anyone that's in the people business. This is the plan to have. And you can use this at a very minimum in a way that you can have it paid for just by helping us help you sign up 4 people with the same plan that you're on. That's just an amazing thing. I've got to tell you, SendOutCards pays about half of my monthly bills. So we all have residual bills, right? The car payment, the insurance payment, the mortgage, the power bill, whatever it is. I have found that SendOutCards, if I share it consistently with people, that I'm able to start paying those residual bills with residual income. Just like I did with my plan, I paid for my plan first, and then I started knocking off bills. I actually targeted a bill. First thing I wanted to pay was my cell bill. Then I wanted to pay my power bill. And then I wanted to pay for my auto payment. I went out and bought a new car, and I started paying for it with my SendOutCards. And now it's doing so much more. Guys, this is something that in the best of times, when we don't have these type of issues, this is an amazing program to help you stay in touch with your network and do the other things that I mentioned. and make a great residual income that frankly can be quite amazing. The gentleman that showed me this has been with the company almost from the beginning. And I'll just say it like this, he makes more in a month than probably most of us make in a year. Now, he knew what he was doing when he signed up, and he hit it hard. But this is a very, very powerful system for those that take advantage of it. Now, how you take advantage of it is entirely up to you. Use it just for your real estate business. Perfect. Awesome. Love it. We're going to help you to do that. But if you want to take it the next step and be an affiliate, like the person that invited you to this, you're going to find that it's going to be an amazing adventure if you help us help you. So with that being said, I'm going to get off of the screen share, and I just want to see if anyone has any thoughts or any questions. Now's the time to mention it. Anyone? Bueller? Guys, if there's no questions, I want you to get back with the person that invited you on this meeting. They have information that they can give you. They're probably going to give you either, if you want, they're going to send you a text with the app that you can actually send a card for free. Okay, so our system is set up that if someone sends you the website or the app, that you can actually create a card and be able to send that card to someone for free. So that's going to be one thing that's going to happen. Then if you have questions, of course, they're going to be able to probably answer those. We are here to help you. We're here to help you whether there's coronavirus. Okay, Terry, hang on one sec. We're here to help you during this period of time, and we're here to help you when it's not difficult. When things get back to somewhat normal, God, I pray that that's soon. So, okay, let me see here, Terry. Can you say something? Are you able to? I'm going to unmute you. Okay, you should be able to say something, Terry. Maybe hit your volume. I did unmute you. Terry, I'm not able to hear you. Can you type out? If you have a question, I can relay that, but I'm not able to hear you right now. So, guys, I'm going to just one more time, I just want to say, does anyone want to ask a question at this time? Now's the time to speak up or forever hold your peace. Terry, I just don't know. Let me see if I can figure it out, but I just don't think so. Everything that I've got, I've unmuted you according to my system. So I think it's on your side, but I you know. So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and call it. We've been online here for about 35 minutes. Really appreciate you spending some time. I hope that you got some good value out of this. Final thoughts are, I have a webinar that goes over the 5 ways to use SendOutCards. It's about an hour-long webinar with a gal, Kayla, out of Denver, Colorado. She uses SendOutCards very strongly, but she's getting about a 60-to-1 rate of return. Now, she puts about $1,000 a month into SendOutCards, and she uses it in these 5 different ways that we're going to go over on this webinar. So if you want that webinar, ask the person that invited you. They may already have it, or if not, I will get it to them or to you so that you can see how to use SendOutCards in those 5 ways of going after FSBOs, expireds, open houses, loving on your network, and staying in touch with realtors across the country. So we'll send that to you. And I know that some of you are going to be getting a book. So we appreciate your time. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And stay safe, stay strong. Is there anyone that wants to say anything at this time? Okay, guys, I guess that's it. Thank you so much. And I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.